Assalamu alaikum. Do you wonder whether epitome is epitome or epitome? Whether bouquet is bouquet or bouquet? And what about the word chaos? Well, all these questions are related to pronunciation. But before we learn the correct pronunciation of these words, let's first of all talk about the basics of pronunciation. Whenever we think about pronunciation, a number of questions pop into our mind. The first and the foremost among these questions is the question, what is pronunciation? You see, there are a large number of languages spoken in the different parts of the world, and different languages use different speech mechanisms. The words in different languages are spoken differently. Let us remember, pronunciation is the way the words in a language are spoken. Here, we are specifically concerned with the pronunciation in case of English language. And if you are willing to learn the same, then you must remember some golden rules about it. The first golden rule answers the question, can I learn pronunciation? Well, the answer to this question is yes. Pronunciation is an art. It is a skill. The way reading is a skill, the way driving is a skill, pronunciation is also a skill. And if we have to learn driving, we have to practice it. Let me caution you here that mere knowledge of pronunciation is not going to help you anyway. If you have to learn pronunciation, you have to practice it. The next golden rule of pronunciation is that there is no supple to sound correspondence in case of English. What I mean to say, the sound of a word that we produce on the basis of its spelling is not always its correct sound. That is why the word knife is not pronounced as knife. Rather, it is pronounced as knife. If there was supple to sound correspondence, then we had to pronounce this word as knife. Let me further add that, except for a few generalizations, there are no well-defined patterns of pronunciation. For example, the words but and put have the same middle letter U, but the two words are pronounced altogether differently. While beauty is pronounced as but, put is pronounced as put. In the first word, the letter U produces a sound, and in the next word, the same letter U produces U sound. Now comes the most important question. Is pronunciation necessary? There are different opinions about this question. While some people speak in favor of it, there are others who speak against it. However, I would like to take the safe route by suggesting that pronunciation, though desirable, is not all important. By stating that pronunciation is desirable, I mean to say it is good to learn pronunciation because it is going to help us in our fluency. It also makes us sound natural. We feel the language. However, at the same time, pronunciation is not all important. We can still do without correct pronunciation if the primary purpose of language is fulfilled. You see, the primary purpose of any language is to communicate. It is to convey messages. And if you are able to do the same, your job is done, even with or without pronunciation. Before I conclude this video, let's see if you correctly guess the pronunciation of the words that I asked in the beginning. Well, epitome is epitome. bouquet is bouquet, and the word chaos is pronounced as chaos. Do you want to know how to learn pronunciation? Then subscribe to the channel and stay connected. Thanks.